Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're exploring something that is quite literally a game changer for the daily lives of new families, the mealtime transformation. Starting your baby on solid foods is so often viewed as this incredibly stressful, chaotic chore. But today, we're going to explore how having exactly the right tools can completely transform that overwhelming experience into a truly joyful, celebrated milestone.
Okay, let's just dive right in and address the elephant in the room. Are you ready for mess-free feeding? I know, it sounds kind of impossible, right? There's this universal dread that expecting and new parents face when they think about the incredibly messy reality of starting solids. We picture tipped bowls, puree smeared all over the walls, totally ruined clothes, and just endless, exhausting cleanup. It's a very real stressor, and it can completely overshadow what should be this wonderful bonding experience. But what if that dread was entirely optional?
Over 24,467. That is a massive number. And it's exactly how many parents have already found the ultimate solution, firmly establishing Gourmetbubs as the #1 baby feeding range in Australia. We're not just talking about a handful of success stories here. This is tens of thousands of families who have successfully eliminated their mealtime stress. When a product earns the trust of that many parents and secures the top spot in the entire country, well, that definitely warrants our immediate attention. To give you an idea of why this is happening, just listen to real customers like Elsa. She noted that the quality outshone absolutely everything else they tried. She specifically points out that the suction is unbelievably strong, saving them heaps of cleaning up. And that brilliantly illustrates the immediate relief parents are feeling. It's not just about things looking pretty, it's about premium tools that actually do their job. That unbelievably strong suction literally stops the mess before it even starts. Section 1. The Solids Journey. Creating Joyful Mealtimes. Learning to eat is a massive developmental leap for babies, but man, it is so often overshadowed by chaos. Just contrast your frustrating standard mealtime, the one characterized by tipped bowls, flying purees, and 3 different outfit changes, with the Gourmetbubs experience. Here, all that frustration is entirely replaced by clean, waterproof protection, incredibly strong suction, and ultimately, total peace of mind. By simply upgrading the physical tools you bring to the high chair, you change the entire emotional atmosphere of the room. Section 2. Designed for mess-free meals, premium functionality. Now, this kind of transformation doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of some highly intentional design. Gourmetbubs actually offers this comprehensive ecosystem of high-quality products. We're talking everything from their 8-piece feeding sets and waterproof feeding smocks, right through to premium leather high chairs and silicone dummies. It's a really extensive catalog designed specifically to gracefully support every single stage of the feeding journey, from those very first tastes right through to the crazy active toddler years. Let's break down their flagship 8-piece feeding set to see exactly why it works so incredibly well. First off, these sets are crafted from premium, BPA-free silicone, which makes them super safe, highly durable, and a breeze to clean. They feature those unbelievably strong suction bases we keep hearing about, alongside specially designed weaning spoons and gripped utensils that are just perfect for tiny hands. And I absolutely have to point out the colors here: sage, pale mauve, clay, nude, and apricot. These are definitely not the glaring neon plastic colors of the past. This is a gorgeous, modern color palette that you'd actually want to display in your kitchen. And the best part is, this design totally holds up in the real world. One parent, Norla Zawati, pointed out that her daughter literally can't tip it, pull it, or spill it. But equally important is the second half of what she said. Her daughter loves the color and using the utensils. So the design is super appealing and functional for the parent, but it's also highly engaging and effective for the baby. It's a total win-win at the dinner table. Okay, but even with bowls that absolutely won't budge, babies are still learning to get the food from the bowl to their mouths, right? And that brings us to the next line of defense: waterproof feeding smocks with built-in bib pouches. This is just such a clever innovation. Instead of just protecting the chest like a normal bib, these smocks have pouches that literally catch the dropped food before it ever hits the floor or ruins your baby's clothes. It easily cuts the post-meal cleanup routine in half. The real-world validation for these smocks is off the charts. Reviewers like Liz talk about the sheer number of friends who went out and bought smocks just from hearing her rave about them. When parents find something that genuinely saves them time and drastically lowers their stress, they don't keep it a secret. They tell literally every other parent they know. Section 3. Joyful, independent eating. Reaching milestones together. Once you completely remove all that anxiety about the mess, something really beautiful happens. You can shift your entire focus to your baby's crucial developmental growth. In practice, this happens in 3 really simple steps. Step 1, you secure the suction bowl to lock down the mess. Step 2, you introduce the weaning spoon, which is perfectly sized for their little hands. And step 3, you step back and watch them confidently self-feed. By giving a toddler the right premium tools, you're safely empowering them to take control of their own mealtime. You are finally stepping back from hovering and stepping into cheering them on. You can see the direct result of that empowerment for parents like Kaylee, who noticed just how much the weaning spoon helped her daughter's food journey. So, the crucial takeaway here is that these aren't just fancy accessories to keep a kitchen clean. They are active developmental aids. The right utensils actually encourage a baby to try, to explore, and to succeed, making their little food journey a super positive and rewarding experience. Section 4, Loved by Real Parents, Fostering Connection.
Before we wrap this up, it's definitely worth summarizing exactly why parents are raving about this stuff. Beyond the products themselves, there's the massive convenience of next-day express shipping. Because let's be real, when you need a solution as a new parent, you need it fast. You combine that with a functional, minimalist design that thoughtfully covers the child from the baby stage right through to the toddler stages, and it's a no-brainer. All of this combined makes it the absolute perfect gift for expecting friends. It's basically total peace of mind in a box. But to capture the true emotional core of this explainer, we really just need to look at parents like Danana. She shared that these tools made mealtimes incredibly enjoyable and actively fostered her son's independent eating. She literally notes she wishes she had found them earlier, leading to one happy mama and son. And that right there is the whole goal. It's not just about having a clean floor. It's about a parent and child actually enjoying their time together, completely free from frustration. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to embrace the joy of your baby's growth and finally leave that mealtime stress behind? We really hope this explainer has shown you that chaos absolutely isn't an inevitable part of parenting. With the right tools and the right mindset, the Solids journey can be a beautifully clean, deeply connected, and incredibly joyful milestone. Thank you so much for joining us, and here's to your peaceful mealtimes.